Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into the Mega Quan Show.
I am Mega.
And I am Quan. What's going on, good people? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, oh man.
Another day, another Tuesday.
Good people, like and share. Share, like. Again, it doesn't cost you a thing. I promise you it doesn't. But we would appreciate if you would share this. Ask people to follow our YouTube channel at The Mega Quan Show. Is that better for you? That sounds okay.
Sounds
Great.
good.
The question is,
let me go share myself.
have you shared?
That's
That is
what
the
I'm doing.
question.
We in there.
How we sounding today? Good, good. No distortion.
I hope our people can check
good,
in with
good,
us
good.
and make sure we sound okay too.
I like that. I like that. I like when we sounding good, people.
Ooh, we got a good show today.
Oh man, good show is not the word. But you know what? Let's start off like we normally do. What you drinking?
We're doing.
Or what are we drinking rather?
We're doing. So old fashioned, of course. What did I make
Wait.
it? Oh, Dickel.
No.
Dickel 12.
I wasn't in there, so I don't know how you made it. So that's why I'm like,
It's Dickel 12 again.
What are we drinking? Gotcha. Dickel 12 old fashions. That's what we doing.
Double up.
Okay.
Cheers,
there we
my
go.
friend.
There we go. So a great show.
Yes.
'Cause this one's gonna be good.
Let's get it.
It's gonna be real good. And what are you smoking?
So, LFD. This is the La Avocada. And this is my first time having this stick. So, y'all can ask about it later, and I'll tell you if it's good or not. I suspect it's pretty good.
Okay. And I'm having a hard time right now, so I'm trying to decide between.
He's always got these choices.
I'm trying to decide between this 1964 Natural Padron
Okay.
or this Legal Provider number 9 Flying Pig, which I'm going to smoke this one.
I think that's a great choice.
That's what I'm going to do. That is exactly what I'm going to do. But while I light this up, I'm going to get into these sports. How about that?
Ooh, we like sports, y'all.
Because sports is about to be good.
Welcome,
Okay?
all our peoples. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Thank you. All right. We're going to start with the NFL. We're just going to talk about the top 6. Right now, American League, we got the Ravens at 5-1, the Chargers 4-2, Tennessee is 4-2, the Bills is 4-2. Is that over? Okay. Cincinnati is 4-2, and the Raiders are 4-2. National League, we got the Cardinals 6-0 right now, the only team in the NFL with a 6-0 record. Tampa Bay 5-1.
Did you say National League in America? That's you mean NFC and AFC?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
There we go. I just want to get us straight.
Yeah.
Don't confuse our people out there.
It's all good. They know what I meant though.
Yes.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
Anyway, Tampa Bay 5-1. Your favorite team, Green Bay. That was a lie. They're 5-1. The Cowboys are 5-1. So you know what they're gonna say right now? They're going to the Super Bowl. The LA Rams is 5-1, and them Saints are 3-2. We'll talk about the Falcons. They are 2-3. The Bears are 3-3. The Carolina Panthers are 3-3, and the Steelers are 3-3. So,
okay.
yeah. That's how we rolling.
I feel you.
At least three of those 4 at 500. So
That part.
it is hour 3.
Yeah. So,
NBA today is opening night.
Yay.
You got the Nets and the Bucks playing right now at 7:30. Then you got Golden State and the Lakers at 10 p.m. tonight. You know how it is when it comes to NBA because today is only 2 games, but tomorrow
54.
there's 11. And then Thursday is 3. And then Friday, 10 games.
That part.
So you know how that go. We'll talk about a little
That COVID
bait.
stuff is
Oh, yeah.
crazy. It's affecting,
Oh, yeah.
affecting all the sports, but the NBA for sure.
Yes, sir. We'll talk a little bit about the MLB because why? The Atlanta Braves are playing the LA Dodgers. And they are tonight.
Right now.
And they are up in the series 2-0. But they are also up 5-2 in the game. And it's bottom of the 7th. Look at
Bottom
that.
of the 7th. Yeah.
Then
Go
tomorrow.
Bravos. Go Bravos.
Yes, sir. And then tomorrow is Houston and Boston is up 2-1 in that series. Tight series.
Houston and Boston. Got you.
Yeah.
What's up?
I know y'all like, really? Is he about to talk about NHL? Yes, because we got hockey. Hockey is going on. In the East, we got the Penguins. Then them Toronto Maple Leafs and those Rangers. In the West, we got the St. Louis Blues, Minnesota Wild. And Edmonton Oilers.
Edmonton Oilers.
Yes, Edmonton Oilers.
See, that's how much hockey I watch.
Hey, I didn't know what it was either. I had to look it up. I'm gonna be honest.
I know it. Yeah, that's okay.
But I know a lot of people love Saturdays and what happens on Saturdays.
College football.
College football. So we're talking about the top 5 right now. We are in Georgia, and guess who's number 1?
Oh my goodness.
Georgia is number 1.
That's amazing.
That's right. That's right. Then we got
when's the other shoe gonna drop?
Cincinnati's number 2. Oklahoma number 3. Alabama is number 4, and the Ohio State rounds it out at number 5.
Go Big Ten.
That's right. So that's how we rolling. I got my F1 racing game this Sunday. I can't wait.
Snap.
I need Red Bull to win because that's my team.
For sure. I got you.
So shout out to F1.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Formula One racing.
That's
Love
right.
it.
You got a little. That's all of my sports for today.
That all the sports for today? Because that was a lot of sports.
That was a lot of sports, but I got through it fast though, real fast.
Did you cover the Pinochle Championship?
No, nor cornhole or
cherry spinning
or
cherry
rock skipping. Rock skipping. We say those things because during COVID we actually watched
all
those
of those.
things.
Every
Yes,
single one.
cornhole, rock skipping, cherry pit speaking. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Anyway, let's get to this Black History fact for the day. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit so we can hear it because it's important.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. So, this just happened yesterday. General Colin L. Powell, former U.S. Secretary of State and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, died Monday, October 18th, 2021, at the age of 84. Although he was fully vaccinated, Powell died due to COVID-19 complications at Walter Reed National Medical Center in Washington, D.C. His parents, Luther Theophilus and Maud Ariel Powell, had immigrated from Jamaica. Powell grew up in the South Bronx section of New York City. He received in 1958 a B.S. degree in geology.
That's right.
From the City College of New York. And an Army commission as a second lieutenant from the ROTC program. He graduated in 1971 with an MBA from George Washington University after his second tour of Vietnam. Powell established an outstanding military career, which included service in Vietnam as a captain when he was injured by a Punji steak. As a major during the second tour of Vietnam, he survived a helicopter crash and was decorated for bravery for pulling 3 others from a burning helicopter crash, including Major General Charles Martin Geddes. In the 1980s, he became senior military assistant to the Secretary of Defense, Caspar Weinberger. In 87, he became Ronald Reagan's national security advisor. And in 89, he was nominated as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff by President H.W. Bush.
Let's go.
I'm going to finish this up in just a second.
Okay.
Let's see. He continued as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff into the administration of President Bill Clinton until September of 93. He later served as the first African-American Secretary of State under President George W. Bush from January 20th, 2001 until January 26, 2005. He was once rumored to be a potential presidential candidate. He married the former Alma Johnson in 1962, and they have 3 children. And that is your Black History fact of the evening.
That's right.
Thank you.
Right. So last week we had
man.
a great show. We had a great show last week.
That show was turned last week, sir.
Hey, last week's show was good.
We had we had 2 guys, right? 2 girls.
That's right. We did. We
were
talked.
awesome.
We talked about relationships, right?
Yeah, we did.
That's what we're doing right now. Our own version of verses, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So we had 2 single ladies, 2 single men, and the conversation was good.
Oh man,
it
was as if y'all watched the show last week. It was great. It was lovely. But the after show was even better.
Oh yeah. So if y'all have never been a part of our after show,
The
the after show is intriguing because people have the opportunity to really voice their opinion.
They can speak their mind.
They can speak their mind. Is on a closed circuit.
There you go.
Closed circuit platform, Zoom, because we don't record our Zooms. So the conversation was very good. I actually had a lot of after show, after Zoom conversations with people.
Yeah.
And it was like, so who's that deep voice dude? And it was like, can I be like number 11? And I was
There
like,
That's
I was
true.
like, okay, hey, to each his own, But this week, what? No, we're missing one person.
Oh, we got to get our guests in the
we
studio.
gotta get our guests in the studio.
So we do have some special guests for y'all today.
We do, because we had another great show today.
We do. And I'm looking forward to it because the conversation just continues.
It does.
We keep the whole versus thing going. Matter of fact, versus. Did you see the versus?
Oh, man.
Big Daddy Kane.
He bought out Roxanne
KRS-One.
Shante.
Hey, that was dope.
Listen.
It was quite fly.
It was a great. It was funny because people talked about it, how KRS-One was winded and Big Daddy Kane thought he could still dance, stuff like that. But I think that they showed a lot of tenacity and just
the best thing about
it's just great.
At the end of the day, whoever you like the most, hip hop won that day.
It did.
Hip hop won that day. They still
hip hop keep winning. Actually,
they do. This versus thing is pretty impressive.
So yeah, we are in this thing. So today's show, we are back at it. We are back at it. But this week we are actually talking about traditional versus non-traditional couples edition.
I suspect that's what a few of these people are here to listen to today.
Yeah.
Are y'all here to listen to this stuff today? I check in with us. Let us know.
Well, we have Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And we have Mr. and Mrs. Jones in studio.
Yes.
How are you all doing? Y'all mics are hot now.
Good.
You good?
Oh, pipsqueak voice.
That's how we doing?
Okay.
Good. Okay. Hey, listen. So yeah, that's it. Just good. You're good.
Doing great.
Doing great. And you, sir? Doing well. How are you all doing?
How my Jones is doing?
Fantastic.
Great. Oh, this is gonna be good. Let me get my questions out. Look. Hold on. Look.
This is important.
Steve.
Yeah.
As I turn the page.
Is this the setup part?
Nah. We're gonna be good.
Like I said, this will be easy, y'all. Don't worry.
Yes. Very easy. I promise y'all. It's very easy. So how we got to this topic is because people were like, but what about people that are in relationships? So we was like, you know what? You're right. What about people in relationships? What about couples? Just so happens both of our couples today are married. So
I think that's awesome.
That's great.
That shows a level of commitment there.
That is a big level of commitment. So we'll start. Let's you want to dive right in?
Let's go.
Dive in.
Get it.
Dive in?
Yeah. Dive into it.
So I'm gonna start with the Smiths over here because they're to my left.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn the music off because
we don't need the music.
We don't need it. Matter of fact, hold on.
Just real low.
This is real. How's that sound? Can you hear it?
He got to catch up. It's okay.
Let me know when you caught up. Mr. and Ms. Smith, so I'm going to start off with just some real basic questions. How long have y'all been together?
24 years.
24 years together.
Together.
And out of those 24, how long have y'all been married?
18.
18. That's a commitment.
No, somebody. Wait, which is this? You know what? Let's keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
Mr. and Ms. Jones, how long have y'all been together? 35 years together. And how long have y'all been married? 29. All right, so we're not talking about yesterday married people.
Both of these, this shows a level of commitment beyond anything you normally see out there.
That's right. We talking about over 20 years being together, period.
If you could stand anybody that long, you're amazing.
And we're talking about collectively over 50 years of being together.
Woo, congratulations to y'all.
That's right.
All of y'all.
That's right. Yeah. A round of applause for that. Yeah. We got to give them that because that is major.
All right, now let's go in on them. Come on, let's do it.
Let's get there now.
We got to get a question in.
So cool. I'm gonna let you start. I'm gonna let you ask the next question.
So okay, there's a opportunity here, right? So we have a traditional couple and a non-traditional couple. There's a lot of questions I could ask, but I'm gonna just start with something real simple, and either one can go first. But how do you keep your relationship interesting? What adds the spice to your relationship? Anybody can go.
Okay, we'll go.
This is the Smith.
This is the Smiths. Yes. Hold on.
Am I in there?
Ooh.
Not too far. Okay, so you say what keeps our relationship interesting?
Yeah.
What keeps the spice in your relationship?
There you go.
We do a lot of things together. We travel together. We go out and party together. We don't argue too much. Like it's really nothing to argue about.
I like the way
After
I like that you said too much, but continue. Sorry.
After being together 24 years and married for 18 years.
All the rest of
At
that
this
don't even
point,
matter
yeah,
no more,
you
right?
Pick your battles. You're not arguing over anything anymore. You have anything? Like we're friends. You know, we hang out. We do things together, and you know, just keep it simple.
Okay.
You don't have to overthink it.
Sounds good. Joneses, would you care to respond?
I have to agree with her. We don't argue. Like, we rarely argue. People say, do y'all ever argue? We're like, sometimes, maybe, but it's really not an argument because, you know, we've known each other so long. We've been together so long. It's like really nothing to argue about.
Okay. Nothing to argue about. So that longevity. Oh, so let me ask you this. This is a good follow-up
There
question.
you go. See.
So, neither one of y'all argue. That's fine because lots of.
Yeah,
yeah.
disagreement.
A disagreement
But
is
nothing
different than an argument. But it's
Absolutely.
not an argument.
Not an argument.
Okay. Did you argue when your relationship was newer?
We didn't.
Okay. The Jones say they didn't. What about the Smiths?
No.
Oh,
Wow.
y'all just some amazing freaking people.
Yeah. Look, hold on. Another applause for that one because
Absolutely.
that
Okay.
is.
We were together, 6 years, I think, before we got married.
Okay.
So, you know, you go through that boyfriend-girlfriend stuff and you get all your little arguments, I guess, out the way during that time. And then once you got married, it was just like, okay, we need it. Let's do it. And do it together. And
Okay.
like you said, you may have disagreements about what we need to do or how we're going to get to where we're trying to get to. But at the end, we all come together, we figure it out, and make it happen. And, you know, yes, it's been
You said there's a lot of disagreements.
but nothing
There's a lot of
I don't want to mislead anybody to think that, you know,
been all
it's
roses.
same. No, like there are quite a few disagreements along the way, but it doesn't.
I ain't never wanted to leave you.
You ain't get really
The
that angry about it.
Yeah.
The disagreements are just my opinion or my point of view is different from yours.
So
And
you
we
agree
figure
to
out-
disagree.
Sometimes you have to agree to disagree, or you figure out, okay, where's the happy medium?
Gotcha.
You know, so it's not the raging emotions that is basically what makes an argument is the emotions are involved.
It's funny because I think about what's like one of the number one things that breaks couples up all the time.
Finances,
Right? Finances. So
communication, finances, and intimacy.
they
Top 3.
and children. Yes. All of that.
Yeah.
But yes,
I think for us, with the
go for it.
never had like a financial, it's never been, and I think also that works for us. We always did things spontaneously.
Okay.
Want to move to Georgia? Sure. Want to buy a house? Sure. Stop.
All of that worked out pretty well for y'all, huh?
There we
Kinda
go.
set goals, smash them, and then clap for ourselves.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Okay.
I like
set
that a lot.
goals, smash them. Clap for yourselves.
Clap for your damn self.
Hey, I like that. That was a good one.
Absolutely. I applaud that all the day, every day.
And you discover that you can accomplish more things together than,
Then you can apart.
and we just keep doing things. You know, we're like, okay, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, and then we're both okay with it. Like, okay, well, let's go do it,
Okay.
and we do it, and we're done.
Do it and we're done. So there, you have obviously you talked about having differing opinions, but that doesn't cause any rift.
If I ask and she says she doesn't want to do it, okay, we just don't bother with it.
Oh, okay. So you both have to agree to do it.
Yeah, and it's not a big deal. You know, we're both pretty easygoing. We're both laid back.
The Smiths got another opinion on that one.
Neither one of us like to argue, so it's like, okay, we both have patience, so it's,
Okay.
it's not a big deal. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal.
I don't feel like you always have, as a couple, you don't always have to you need to be on the same page. Somewhat, you don't always have to. I don't always agree with things he says, and he don't always agree with things I say.
Make sure you start talking to the mic, please.
But it's okay. If
But
we
it's
don't agree.
okay, you know. I mean, we'll walk away, and you know, he'll go into the bedroom. I'll go upstairs in my girl room, and then we'll get back together and it's squash it.
Y'all hear that, right? It's okay to not agree. It's okay.
It's okay to not agree.
So Smiths, hold on. Y'all facial and giggles over here was like, shit. Tell us.
What made us laugh? What were we laughing about?
Does it cause a rift? We were talking about that.
Oh, differences in opinion. I mean,
It don't cause a rift, but I think you were saying something like,
Talking to the
y'all
mic,
don't-
please.
If you don't agree, y'all, you just won't do it. That's what we laughed at because that's not going to work. We're both adults and we can make our own decisions. And, I personally just don't deal with being told no. And, so I'm just going, most of the time.
So he needs to come along with the program.
9 times out of the 10, she's going to do what she wants to do. But at the same time, I know I know my limits. So, I'm not going to do anything that's going to be like disrespectful to him or our family or anything like that. But if you just be like, no, I don't want you to do that. And I'm like, I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you mean. No. And
So
okay, bye. I'm going to go do it anyway.
I appreciate that.
Is
There-
that true? Yeah. Okay. I don't tell no lies now.
I just remembered we didn't set this up properly. I don't think we didn't say who's who here, right?
We did not.
That's right.
So let's back up a little bit. So real quick, everyone. The Smiths are our non-traditional couple, which have been together 23, married 18. Though together 24, married 18.
Dang.
And our traditional couple have been together 35 and married 29.
Okay.
So just so that we're clear, everybody knows the Joneses are the traditional, trying to keep up with the Joneses, and the Smiths are the non-traditional.
So I just want to be clear on this, though. Like, in your eyes, your traditional relationship, you're a monogamous couple.
Correct.
Okay. And the Smiths, are you?
I'm not so much.
Okay. See, that's all I'm trying to get to.
Here we go.
Everybody's on the same page with us.
Right.
We are ethically non-monogamous.
I like that term. Can you please explain that?
Non-monogamous.
What that means is there isn't any cheating or anything like that. We can have an open discussion amongst ourselves about our interests in someone else.
Okay.
And if we agree or disagree, however you want to look at it, to act on those interests and emotions. So I don't have to sneak around if I become interested in somebody else for whatever purpose, and the same for him. As long as and it has to be open, honest communication, like talk about any possibility.
I need people to hear this. Come on.
Have an open and honest discussion about any possibilities of anything, and hoping that person acts on those, that's what they're supposed to do.
Wait,
But we've been
y'all
doing it
missed
so
his
long.
hole cross his ankle just now. I'm sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So let me ask this question. Y'all have been together 24, married 18. When did that part of the relationship start, or was it there from the beginning?
At 24, not just playing.
Wait, at age 24?
Right.
Okay, so for me, there was always, because I guess if you want to do the sexual part, there was an interest for me being interested in women. So he always knew that, and that was something that I could act on if I so choose to. So I would say that we were non-monogamous from the beginning in that aspect.
In your interests.
In my interest
Got it.
in women.
Okay.
So that's kind of how it started.
Okay.
So, we out and there was a female that I was interested in, then I could be like, hey, look at her. And
Right.
without feeling like, oh my God, why are you doing this? And, so that kind of thing.
Okay. And Mrs. Smith?
I mean, and then things just kind of, we'll say, blossomed.
Evolved. There you go.
Blossomed from that point. So it went from her having an interest in women. I was invited to participate, shall we say.
Yeah.
Then we went from participating with, an occasional young lady to other things.
Other things.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
And
other
then
things.
that evolved into
Actually having relationships with people.
dating.
So that was my next question. So where are you all now?
We are.
We have
Mm.
relationships with other people as well.
Okay.
We are
Because I don't want to
dating
say
separately
any terms or anything because I don't want nobody asking me a bunch of questions.
without having to go into terminology, but
Right.
we are obviously we're together, but we also date separately.
Okay.
Miss Jones.
That's a whole lot right there.
Yeah, that's-
We just heard from Smith.
Look, they
over
looked
there.
over there like, oh wow, okay. Just out of curiosity, you all's viewpoint on the Smiths lifestyle.
To each his own. I don't. If it works for them, I applaud them. That's
You know what?
Hey, cheers to that.
That's what that's what's so important.
If you like it, I love it.
I'm not here to judge anyone.
That you're right, 100%.
Would you ever be open to that type of lifestyle?
Personally,
Not for you.
no, not for me.
Okay. Understood.
Mr. Jones. No, I'm joking.
Well, he may have a different opinion,
Oh, well, then
which he's entitled to
let's
have.
totally hear from Mr. Jones.
No, I'm good.
You good? He's like, shit.
Are you just-
I ain't answering nothing outside of what did I say earlier. What she say, that's what we doing.
He said, I want to make it to 30 years.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm staying right here. I'm good.
Fine.
He
Wow.
can settle his opinion.
Hey.
We don't have to look at things the same way.
Right. 100%. So throughout you all's 30 plus years of being together, how did you all deal with jealousy? And what I mean by jealousy is, I'm pretty sure friends have come and gone over the years and things like that. And there's situations where a friendship could be taken for more than what it was because of the closeness of the friendship, maybe. So no? Okay.
No girl brought you lunch at the office?
No work wife, no work husband. Then okay.
No really cool friend that you just go out, watch movies with?
And a girl for him?
Whatever. I'm judge.
Wait, she
I'm not judging.
hold on. She touched you off and was like, the girl? No. So we don't know anything.
I mean, I can't recall him having.
Easy going, man.
So you're saying that
Boring.
we are
We're
good.
pretty boring.
That doesn't
words, we're pretty
that
boring.
doesn't make your relationship boring.
No, it doesn't.
At all.
It's what works for you all.
You
and that's
you
what's
make each
important.
other happy, and that's really all that matters,
Right.
right?
We're homebodies, we before COVID we had a group of friends that we used to all hang out together. And since COVID, obviously, but
Gotcha.
for the most part, it's just us in the house.
Okay, understood.
Work,
Work,
home,
home.
work, home.
That's it.
Gotcha. Miss Smith, how do you all deal with jealousy? And the reason, is that's a very valid question.
Extremely valid.
Oh, this is you missing something to drink?
I'm gonna need another drink.
Honestly, I don't personally recall me being jealous of another female that he was interested in.
Okay.
And I say that because I know him. And as long as we've been together and everything that we've been through, I don't see another person just coming in just because you're able to do sexual things that may excite him, that
Right.
he's going to just up and leave everything for that. So that's not my fear. So therefore, I have nothing to be jealous about. You go out, you have fun. You know, you make her make
Put a smile on their face.
smile on her face.
I got
So
you.
that our days are bad out here in these streets, and
Rep for the
yeah.
family.
And-
Y'all should see this. Y'all should see this.
and you know, and that's it. Like I've, you know, whoever he may be interested in, I try to befriend them so that they understand. Hey, I do know what's going on. You know, he's not lying. This is real, and you know, you can come by. We can hang out. We can go have drinks. We can talk, so that you can have a comfort level to be able to interact with him, so you don't feel like he say he can do this, but I don't really know. Like it's not like that. So once they meet me and we can hang out, then it's like, oh, okay, it's
all good.
cool. And you know, once they see this face and they know these hands, I just like,
Oh no! Scary.
just saying. But no,
She ain't been in a fight since 3rd grade.
I don't have to. But no, I've never been, and I don't think you have
No.
either.
Didn't have to really deal with, you know, any jealous moments. You know, sometimes you don't like stuff,
Sure.
you know, but in terms of being jealous, like, nah. Like, I mean, you know, I don't think, I mean, I'm, you know, not to brag or boast, but, you know, I don't think she can find another me. No, you know,
I
like, you know, I'm just quality guy.
hey,
But
So that begs
I mean,
the
in all,
question.
like,
then.
you know, like
Yeah.
when you've kind of developed, you know, as
A
two
solid
people,
foundation.
when you've developed as much as people together as we have, like, no, you know, somebody might be able to come in, you know, impress her momentarily, but nobody's gonna be able to feel
Aha.
all the things that I feel.
Amen to that, bro. I like that.
hey, that I like that. That was a good answer.
Question of follow up on that though, because do you guys fall in love with other people?
I have.
You have,
I
and
don't think he out. Because
I asked that specifically because it's follow on to the jealousy part where
so there to me there's levels of being in love or loving some person. I will never be in love or love someone the way that I love him. That's totally different.
okay,
But can I be with somebody outside of him that makes me happy in other ways or even similar ways, and we enjoy each other's time, and I know that I'm protected and safe with that person? Can I have a love for them? Absolutely. You don't just, sleep with somebody for years, or maybe months, however it works for you. And
go.
not create and not create that kind of bond and have those feelings, come up.
I got you. Okay,
So something that's important. How do you all deal with communication, Mr. and Miss Jones?
We really don't have a problem with communication.
No, not saying a problem, but just how
do you communicate?
How do you communicate? And the reason I say that, because y'all been together for 30 plus years, how do you keep the lines of communication open to each other? Because one would think that after a while you'd be like, oh, I'm tired of this person. I ain't got to tell them nothing. So how do you keep those lines of communication open to whereas you all are happy within your marriage?
Well, I got nothing to hide. So, all I do is work and go home.
Okay.
We're pretty much goal oriented. Like I said earlier, we set goals, smash them, and then applaud. We pat ourselves on the back, and then we keep moving, and we set the next goal, and we smash that, pat ourselves on the back, take a break, and then we do it again.
Gotcha.
So that's pretty much how we just
So what about the L's? What happens when you take an L?
what kind of L?
Any L? You was like, oh, we decided to set this goal and we didn't make it.
Okay, you go back to the drawing board
I think
and then try again. If you're gonna try again, if not, you say, okay, that's not for us. Then you move on to the next thing.
Okay.
It's really no big deal. You know?
I think for us being together so young, and accomplished so much, we're at that point in our lives. We're like, okay,
We're on autopilot.
right.
We're on autopilot.
You don't have to think about it.
No,
Right.
there's
Gotcha.
really no thinking. You know, we.
But people change over time, though, don't they? Like,
You grow.
okay,
You know, I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago.
okay.
I'm sure neither is he. But you grow and you evolve, and sometimes, you know, the things that you liked back then, you don't like now. Like, for instance, he drinks, I don't drink.
Okay.
You know, so
Speaking of drinks,
Look like you need a refill.
Don't worry.
We got you.
We're gonna be ending the show shortly anyway, so it's okay. It's okay. We appreciate that, though.
And lines of communication, Miss Smith, Miss Smith. Yeah. Oh.
I mean, our lines of communication are always open. No question is
off limits.
out of bounds or off limits when
Okay.
it comes to anything and everything. When it comes to, I mean, neither of us ask like what the other person did on their excursions or anything like that, like
Okay.
down to the detailed nitty gritty portion, shall we say?
Are they excursions? You sign up for these things? No,
I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
right? Like it's not that random, like
Nah,
just
I'm
wake
kidding.
up
I'm
and
just
go.
kidding.
But
Right,
yeah,
right.
we, you kind of know what the other person is up to, or she's still my responsibility, or I'm still her responsibility. So therefore, it's important for me to know where you are in the event anything goes wrong. Because
I have a question for the Smiths.
Please.
Are you two like us, where you just almost know what each other's thinking and it just flows? Oh, never mind.
Oops.
No. Like, no.
He has this thing.
Sorry about that.
It's not like I wouldn't say that we don't know what each other is thinking, but we could because it's usually me. It's usually me who's saying I'm gonna go do this or something's about to happen. So I already kind of like know what his response could be. So I have them all lined up in my head and my responses to the response before we have the conversation. Because I don't want to be caught off guard, because I know I'm already catching him off guard by saying, hey, I'm about to do X, Y, Z. And then he's going to be like, what? And then I'll be like, yeah, when did you know? So, but I was going to say about the communication, like we do have a lot going on during the week with our kids and working and running them back and forth to whatever practice, and then our extracurricular activities. That on Sundays that's when we do our biggest talks, because we're usually both home, we're relaxing, so it's like, how are things going in XYZ relationship? So we can actually talk, and I can say, hey, this is this, or he can give me feedback on what he has going on, and it's kind of like, okay, it's been our little a re-up of what's going on, because we're always,
Going.
gone. Like, we have a lot going on. So we try to make Sunday the day that we do a lot of our talking.
So, one quick last question before our fire round.
That's right.
What would you say? What would you recommend in a traditional relationship and a non-traditional relationship as one key to success within your relationship? To you all, as a traditional couple, what are the keys to success? And I say that because you all have been together,
Almost forever.
I mean, half your lives, over half your lives. Yeah, I know you're not that old. I got you.
Being honest and open, for me,
Trustworthy, open, and honest.
Okay. For you, sir?
And you actually have to like each other, I think.
That's important.
I think you actually have to like each other.
That is very important. Liking each other.
Because I can be honest with you all day.
But you don't have to
all
like
the
each other
mess.
every day, though.
And
Got
I
you.
think that you have to understand that you're not each other's babysitters.
Amen to that, bro.
That you're dealing with another adult.
Yeah.
So I'm not her babysitter. She's not my babysitter. She says, "Hey, I'm going so and so." Okay.
We go
If I
places
say, "Hey, I'm going
sometimes.
so and so," Okay.
Who
I'll
drives
see you
separate
later.
cars?
You know where you live.
Right. Gotcha.
We got people saying straight talk for straight understanding.
That's
It's all
right.
good. I like it.
Communication and trust. Mr. Miss Smith.
So I would say being able to laugh together and laugh at each other. Because when he do something crazy, then I need to be able to laugh at him, but he understands that I still love him, and vice versa. And I bet. And you know, continue to date, continue to do the things that when y'all first got together that made you want to be with that person. You know, even if it's as simple like we met at a skating rink. Shut up, I got it.
That's a long walk.
So, doing little simple stuff. It don't have to be these big grand,
So you still skate?
events. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Still skating. So doing like little small things, small things that mean a lot to the person.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Continue to show appreciation for everything, not just on holidays. Just be like, I want to make your favorite meal, or I want to take you to dinner, or I want to have a picnic in the park, or whatever it is. Just to say, oh shit.
You good.
Whatever you think is going to just put a smile on their face, so they'll know, hey, she still appreciate me.
All right. So we are on to
A lightning round.
lightning
Let's do that.
round. Pass it to our production man.
The hand.
All right, guys. So this is the lightning round. We will start with the Joneses first, Miss Jones. So basically, what's going to happen is it's going to ask you, do you prefer this or that? It's very simple. Some of them are a little longer than others, but that's all you got to do is say, I prefer this or I prefer that. Okay. All right. We'll keep it. We'll start light. So vanilla or chocolate ice cream?
Vanilla.
Would you like for your spouse to tell you what the gift is or make it a surprise?
A surprise.
Mountains or beach?
Beach.
Would you rather have a partner who wants to stay up all night or sleep all day?
Huh.
What shit is that?
Yeah.
Pick it.
Stay up all night.
Okay, stay up all night? Okay, here we go. Would you rather be slathered in chocolate or oil?
Oil, baby. Oil.
That's awesome. Awesome. So oil is the answer? All right, okay.
That was easy.
Miss Jones got a thing going on. All right, okay. All right, Mr. Jones. Blue cheese or ranch?
Neither.
Okay. Would you rather swim with dolphins or go whale watching together?
Neither. No.
He said neither.
They don't come on land.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Okay. All right. Would you rather take long walks together or take a long drive together? Okay. I'm actually the same thing. Would you rather be slathered in chocolate or oil?
Oil, baby. Oil. Whoa. Motor oil?
Hey. Look at that. That is not a part of the question. That is not a part of the question. Not a part of the question.
About here?
All right. Mrs. Smith, excuse me. Pardon me. Morning person or night owl? Night in relaxing or night out turning up?
Turn it up.
Okay. All right. Would you rather get a terrible gift on your anniversary or no gift at all?
A terrible gift.
Terrible gift. Okay. And would you rather have your parents walk in on you or your children walk in on you?
Oh, Lord.
God.
I gotta go.
My children.
I gotta go. Look at our time.
Exactly.
All right. Very good. Mr. Smith. Mrs. Smith. Here we go. Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburger.
Okay. NFL or NBA?
NBA.
Okay. Would you rather always be late or be early?
Early.
Be early, okay. And I have to ask you, would you rather have your parents walk in on you or your children?
Parents.
She just said that. She knows you.
That is awesome. So your wife does know you. She's like, I know what he's gonna say.
Hey, not the kids.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much for the lightning round. Again, like I said, we try to keep it lighthearted. So, but thank you very much for participating.
It's been a
Good
blast.
people.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate y'all. We added the link to Zoom.
Please come join us after
If
Zoom,
y'all would
yeah.
like to
Please.
join us and continue the conversation, we won't be on long tonight. on Zoom, but we would appreciate if y'all would join us on there. Again, thank y'all.
Thank you to our guests.
Yeah, thank Mr. and Miss Smith, Mr. and Miss Jones.
Thank you for having us on the Mega Quan Show.
Hey, there we go. There you go.
That's it.
Thank you. All right, good people. Listen, meet us. There you go. There you go. Meet us over on Zoom, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks again. Don't forget to like and share. Share and like. It don't cost a thing, and we appreciate your time and efforts.
You're welcome.
Don't forget about that good old University of Bad Decisions. I don't know if y'all see our sweatshirts. We
The
got
University of Bad
t-shirts.
Decisions.com.
Come on, production manager.
Come on.
Yeah, you think you slick.
Got it.
Come on, in the middle. Bow. There we go. Check out our website at theuniversityofbaddecisions.com. All right, see y'all on Zoom.